It's possible to enjoy some me time during the summer months while still ensuring that your children are super happy and well cared for. Welcome to Epic Mom Life. I am your host, Kara Peterson. This show is sponsored by The Possum's Tale, a unique book adventure for your 6 to 12-year-old child. Let's jump into today's show. Oh boy, we're going to talk summer self-care for moms. Self-care can be so many things, but this is going to be an essential guide to just de-stress and be calm and okay this summer while the kiddos are at home. It's a wonderful time, but as a parent, you still have all your responsibilities, so you have to balance your needs with those kids' needs. With a little planning and creativity, it's possible to enjoy some me time during the summer months while still ensuring that your children are super happy and well cared for. How can I take care of myself? Between taking care of your children, managing the household, and possibly working outside the home, it's easy to put your own needs and well-being on the back burner. However, taking time for yourself is crucial for your physical and mental health, as well as your ability to be the absolute best mom you can be. With seemingly so little time available, how can you find time just for you? 1, plan ahead. Set aside time each week just for you, even if it's just 10 minutes. Take that time to relax and enjoy yourself. 2, prioritize. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself first before anything else. And don't be afraid to say no to things that just don't align with your priorities. Communicate. Let your family know that you need some time for yourself and that it's important for your well-being. Ask them to support you in finding times that make you happy. Outsource when possible. Consider hiring a babysitter or asking a family member to watch your child for a few hours so that you can have some uninterrupted time to yourself. Or get a friend to do a kid swap. You may be able to even get a mommy's helper. If you have a neighbor who is under 12 and needs some babysitting experience, and your children are young enough that they won't consider this child a friend, you can have that child babysit for super cheap while you are home. This way they learn and you are available to them. But you can use your time more efficiently so you can find bigger pockets of me time. Check out fun summer activities and see if there are any great summer camps the kids can go to. Find a friend and do the kid swap. I talked about that. So what that means is you have the kiddos at your house, preferably, a kid for an age for each kid that you have. So if you don't have a family friend that has a kid for each of your kids, just have kids from different families. Once, twice a week, but then try to give your children away to those people on the same day at the same time. Because what you're looking for is great big pockets of alone time. This is how you're also going to save your sanity. How do I practice self-care every single day? I'm not getting rid of my kiddos every single day and getting rid of all my chores and tasks every single day. Well, somehow we've started to associate in our society self-care with like spa days, massages, getaways, this kind of thing, and moms infrequently have time for those. Self-care acts can be things like things that give you a sense of overall well-being. So here are some tips to feed your soul on a daily basis while still maintaining those demanding schedules and raising wonderful, happy kids. When is everyone gone in your home? And when are you awake? I'm a morning person. I would much rather get up an extra 30 to 45 minutes early and have some me time than stay up after everyone else has gone to bed. So how does this work in your life? Would you rather get up early or stay up late? Regardless of which you choose, you need to prioritize this scheduled time, not for email, cleaning, social media, or binge watching. What makes you feel whole, feeds your soul, or puts a positive bounce in your step? But reading or watching the news is not what does this for me. Seriously, put together a list of the things that really lift you up. If you find that music does this, you are not alone. Research has found that music boosts mood, reduces stress, and it activates the release of feel-good chemicals like dopamine, enhances and improves cognitive performance like memory, attention, and problem solving, and it promotes physical health. It helps lower blood pressure, heart rate, and breathing rate, and it improves your sleeping. I personally put together a list of dance tunes that I love, and I jump dance on a little mini tramp for 20 minutes. I always feel great after doing this. I look goofy as all heck. But your feel-good list will be unique to you. But don't discount anything that makes you feel great. Like, it doesn't matter how goofy I look on that trampoline, and I have my headphones on, and I'm screeching at the top of my lungs, naughty, naughty. You know, I mean, all these crazy songs from the 80s, but I'm having so much fun. That's what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have fun, and it just releases all of that, and that is self-care. Small moments. You can do many self-care activities in just 5 minutes. Grab those precious 5 minutes and have your list ready so that you don't have to plan in your 5 minutes. That's going to waste all kinds of time. So here's some ideas. Attitude of gratitude. Write down one thing you are really grateful for each day. Listen loud and dance. Put those headphones on and dance. Just one song. Just dance one song out really loud. That's only about 3.45 minutes. Meditation or deep breathing. You can use an app that has all of them according to like what you're breathing on or meditating about and how long it is. There's one that I love called Fragrant Heart. I think some of them, there's some that are like 4 minutes and 21 seconds, but there's some that are like 20 minutes long. And you can do them with music or without music. I love that, and it's a free app. It's just free. I love that one. Meme fun. Laugh with a friend by sending a daily meme or joke. This is just between the two of you. You can be like, yeah, today feels like, and send that meme. This will give you adult time and connection as well. Stretch. Do you have a favorite stretch? I know that sounds so funny because everybody's like, do you have a favorite ice cream flavor? Do you have a favorite color? Do you have a favorite pet? Okay, I'm asking if you have a favorite stretch. And the reason why is because sometimes when you get into a specific stretch, you're just like, oh my heck, it kind of hurts, but it feels so good. So for some people, that's the child's pose. For some people, it's like this cat-cow thing. I had to look up what mine is called because for me, it's the right ankle on the knee, and then pull the knee towards yourself, towards your chest as you're laying on your back. It actually has a name. It's called the piriformis stretch. That stretches my whole back hamstring, which is really, really tight, and my buns. I love that stretch. Run. 5 minutes is not long. It's only enough to enjoy the outdoors. So just run to the mailbox and back. Get your blood moving a little bit and grab some vitamin D. Barefoot in the grass. Okay, I know this sounds insane. You're like, why would I walk barefoot in the grass? It turns out there's a ton of research on this. There's probably research on everything, right? But there are benefits to walking in the grass. If you don't have a patch of grass, you can go to the park and just hang out. You can do all kinds of things, right? But what it does is it's a rise in endorphins, decrease in stress, reduction in inflammation, heart regulation. Now, we have tons of fake grass, and it's not the same thing. I'm really bummed about that. So I'm going to have to go find some grass. And now I'm thinking, that sounds really bad. But there is a lot of research for this. Vacation anticipation. Okay, yeah, this is a thing. You are actually a happier person if you have something to look forward to. Plan a vacation, even if you actually won't be buying those tickets. The research says just the planning of it, just the going through the process, just the looking at the options, looking at the excursions, looking at all those things boosts your mood. It actually happens in your brain. The chemical firing of those endorphins still happens. Okay, I'm going to butcher this word. Solfeggio frequencies. These are sound tones that can improve health and well-being. There's documented science that says which systems are affected by which frequencies. There's a great article I found, and it actually talked about which frequencies to which systems. So I'm going to have a link for that because that's amazing, right? Color. You've seen all of the anxiety, relief, or mindfulness coloring books for adults. Well, again, tons of research out there that says coloring helps your brain and your body relax. You want a double pow? It's like a double espresso, right? You can team up the coloring with a special frequency. How great is that? So is there a way to cheat? Because you're thinking, okay, those sound really great, Kara, and I would love those, but the problem is even 5 minutes is tough for me. Yes, there is a way to cheat and get self-care without really even trying. So if after all these suggestions, that are super great by the way, you still don't feel that you can carve out just those 5 precious moments to make self-care a priority, I have this excellent news. Here is a cheater's way to being a healthier and happier mom. A good night's sleep. I know you are running and having a hard time putting in your 7 hours. Well, now you have an excuse. When you get a sufficient amount of sleep regularly, you have a better outlook on life, elevated mood and energy, and improved concentration. Hydrate. Yes, if you just keep your water bottle filled and you're actually drinking from it regularly, you are fulfilling a self-care for mom. Water boosts energy, flushes toxins, and can keep us performing at our best. Healthy eating. Okay, this one is harder. This one actually takes an attempt. Because it seems like all of the unhealthy stuff not only tastes fabulous, but it's easy to fix, and it's fast to fix, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper to buy. I have a link, another link for you. You're going to sign up for a program called Whisk. I sent all of this out to my newsletter people on how to do it and all the stuff it did. But Whisk is free, and not only is it a recipe app, but you can put in recipes, you can find recipes, but you can also do like the grocery planning, and you can send all the groceries to the grocery store so you can drive up if you're in that super fast hurry and they pop them in your car. I mean, it's a full-fledged amazing sauce app, and it's free. Again, I will have that link in the show notes. And if you want to get on my newsletter so you get the little things, the videos on how to go through it all, be sure to sign up for the video. I'll put that link in there, or sign up for my newsletter. I'll put that link in there too. Exercise. I know you're always like, that's always on the list. I don't have time to exercise. I don't like to exercise. Well, your kiddos want to get out and do something. They always want to do that, right? So great. Take a walk or a bike ride together, and all of a sudden you look like #1 mom, and you're the most fun, and you're getting your exercise for the day. As an aside, but a very important note, you are also instilling the value of exercising to your kiddos, and as an added plus, if you put this in your evening routine, it'll become part of that bedtime, slow down, calm down, we're getting ready for, heading into the bedtime part. At the end of the day routine, you can also have a conversation together. You can talk about that day, and it just creates special memories. Yep, all of that just from an evening walk. Remember, even a short amount of time to yourself can be beneficial for mental and emotional health. Don't underestimate the power of a few minutes of self-care a day. It's just as important to take care of yourself as it is to take care of your children. By carving out some time for yourself during the summer months, you can recharge your batteries and come back refreshed and ready to take on the challenges of parenting. The movie quote for this week: your real strength comes from being the best you can be. So, who are you? What are you good at? What do you love? What makes you, you? Po in Kung Fu Panda. If you are hearing this message, you've listened to the entire episode, and for that, I want to send you a huge thank you. Please leave me a comment or review and share with other moms you know. Get in touch in the comments or on Kara's social media networks. See you next week for a new episode.